Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the post news on 25th February newspaper front page dawn. Mariam blames agencies under PM for rigging. Vows to expose names of officials involved in rigging, kidnapping if a government fails to take action. Urges Supreme Court not to say sinking PTI ship. Hails ground up bail to Hamza facilitates Chima over Wazirabad victory. By Sulkanan Tahir and Tabasim Butt, Lahore. Gujarat, Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, Vice President Mariam Nawaz has for the first time named intelligence agencies working directly under the Prime Minister for their alleged role in rigging and kidnapping of presiding officers of 20 polling stations last week during the by-election in Daska. The agencies were being controlled from the Prime Minister House on a polling day. We will expose the names of these officials if the government does not come clean and action is not taken against them, said the Prime PMLN leader in her interaction with journalists at her Jati Umrah residence on Wednesday. And those responsible for the rigging, be they are from Intelligence Bureau, IB, Police PTI, IG Police, PTI office bearers, or even the Chief Minister or the Chief Secretary, they must be taken to task. She commanded and urged the Election Commission of Pakistan. He demanded and urged the Election Commission of Pakistan (ECB) to take action against them. Otherwise, she had with her the names of those from the agencies and the administration involved in the rigging. She dismissed the assertions that the alleged rigging was done at a local level by PTI. The rigging was done by designed and directly managed from the Prime Minister House, she asserted. She said the PMLN wanted re-election in the entire NA75 constituency instead of 20 polling stations as proposed by Imran Khan. The PTI government committed an organized rigging. First, they resorted to firing to drive the voters away from polling stations, then closed the doors of the polling stations for 6 hours, where majority of the voters were PMLN supporters. And when they saw that despite this record rigging, PMLN was still in the lead, they kidnapped the polling staff of 20 polling stations and tampered with its results, she said. Earlier, PML Khan had directed the PTI's candidate from Daska to petition for repolling in the 20 polling stations in question as the ECP had withheld the result of NA75 and declared that the results of 20 PMLN leader Mariam Nawaz speaks at the press conference Arif Ali White Star. Polling stations were falsified. The February 19 by-poll in Daska was marked by violence after two political activists were killed and four others wounded in firing incident. Police failed to take action against those involved in firing violence. The returning officer RO in Tuska proposed re-polling at 14 controversial polling stations and provided the ECP a comparative chart of form 45 submitted by the presiding officers and the PMLN candidate from the constituency, showing a huge difference in voters' turnout, votes polled, and rejected ballots. The ECP will take up this matter on Thursday today. The PMLN Vice President also chided Mr. Khan for his election of the Senate candidates. Imran's goons got Senate and tickets, but those who struggled for democracy were ignored, she said, adding that such candidates got cleared by the ECP, while PMLN leader Professor Sheed's nomination papers were rejected. This is a double standard, and the judiciary should take notice of it, she demanded. The PTI government was getting exposed in the broadsheet case, claimed that the daughter of deposed Premier Nawaz Sharif, the government had gone for taking money from Nawaz Sharif and instead had to pay rupees 4.5 million to him in the broadsheet case, she said, and regretted that the taxpayers' money was used to avenge from the Sharif family. Regarding open or a secret ballot in the Senate polls, Ms. Nawaz said the Greek government could not do legislation on the secret ballot law. We may change this law along with the democratic government, she said. She was of the opinion that the apex court should not become a party in this regard or attempt to save the sinking ship of the PTI. Answering a question, she welcomed the grant of bail to her cousin and the leader of the opposition in Punjab Assembly, Hamza Shahbaz, and said together they would give a tough time to the PTI government. Later in the day, the PMLN vice president addressed a public gathering in Manzoorabad village near Wazirabad that she visited to facilitate MPA Talat Shaukat Chima on pinning the PPP 51 by 4. She claimed that the PTI had attempted to steal the vote on two seats of Punjab, Daska and Wazirabad, considering Punjab was open as the government did not make such an attempt to Sindh, Balochistan and even Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. But it was the people of Punjab who stood against the theft of their vote and gave a wake-up call to the rulers, she remarked. Referendum against government. She said that the February 19 poll was a referendum against the poor performance of the Imran Khan government. She said the Prime Minister was trying to become smart by agreeing on a fresh vote in 20 polling stations of NA 75 after being caught red-handed stealing votes. The PMLN leader claimed that had there been no rigging in both these constituencies, surely bonds of ruling party candidates would have been forfeited. For the alleged vote fraud, she said, Mr. Khan seemed to be passing on the blame to Punjab Chief Minister Sardar Usman Guzar. Mr. Khan has a history of finding scapegoats for his wrongdoings as he did it in case of money laundering from India and Israel by blaming PTI agents. In case of his offshore companies, he put the blame on accountants and upon being caught in the theft of flour, sugar, and medicine, he shifted the blame on to his ATM machines, she remarked. She saluted the people of Tuska and Wazirabad who, she said, had put up resistance against the officials of agencies, police and administration on February 19. And in the end, the forward request, if you have not yet, please subscribe our channel and press the like and bell button to get the fresh from us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time and goodbye.